With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Operating from the gun. Franklin. He'll get this to Ward.
Franklin's
call it a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up a third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
From the gun. Franklin, he'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. 20. And down to the 16-yard line.
Franklin's pass.
A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
First down after shots.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Ward. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Yes. Taking it in from a yard out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up.
And again this time to the tailback. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with third and 1.
5-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it third.
On third down. It's Moore. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the light. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, Bishop. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
5-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Check 52's the mark. Check 52's the mark. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Hey, smash.
Off play action. Bishop. Throw left side complete. It's Schmidt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. On second down, it's Moore. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on third down, Bishop firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bishop. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
The 47-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
At the 27-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Packers nothing.
Let's go, man. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Off the play fake. Bishop. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Cut. Watch twist.
They'll try the left side. Moore. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Running back.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw on third down, Bishop. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To throw again, Bishop. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on me, partner.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Franklin. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Franklin.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. From the gun, Franklin. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun, Franklin under pressure again, and down he goes again.
5 yards.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Franklin. Looking to get it to Ward, intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Throwing on 1st down, Bishop. Going to throw right side here, complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well. Touchdown, Packers! From 6 yards away. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And no good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Back to throw. Franklin. Flush to his right. And that one drops incomplete as he got... Popped as he was throwing it. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup. On
1st down, Bishop. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Bishop. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Packers
25 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
My 52, my 52. Watch the screen. 19 tight, 19 tight. 52, my 52. Watch the back, watch the back.
Operating from the gun. Bishop to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's now 3rd and goal.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Kill, kill, kill.
From the gun, Bishop. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A final shot before break. Franklin, he's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull together.
Off play action. Bishop. Throwing right, and that's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 30-yard line.
He's scared. No, check that. We're on Mike 52 right here.
On first down, it's Moore. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
33-yard.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Bishop fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Number 31. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
Handoff to the fullback.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Bishop. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Number 25.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Off the bootleg, Franklin. Throw left side, caught here by Ward. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Call that a gain of 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
To number 81.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On third down, Moore. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He's brought down.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
Second and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On third down, Franklin finding his target. It's Ward.
Franklin.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Another carry for
the last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Back to throw. Franklin. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On first and 10, Bishop. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Moore. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Off the play fake. Bishop. He's going to air one out. And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the gun, Bishop. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 19 yards away. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Packers 26.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week one picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief. So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Ward. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Escaping the pressure right. That's Ward, complete right side. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. Down pass play doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Bishop. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Off-play action. Bishop. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. The extra point forthcoming. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Packers 33. Aftershocks 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun. Mackey eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Mackey. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd down, Moore. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st down after shot.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the Packers' 27-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st down aftershocks.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Sliding out, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Taken down at the
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be brought down here in the the backfield. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Throwing on 3rd and long. Bishop. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Packers 33. Aftershocks 21.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I got you. Right there. 54 miles. Let's go.
Back to throw. Bishop. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into it.
Oh, a strip. The ball comes out, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Mackey. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 14. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They'll try the left side. Moore. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Looking to throw on second down. Bishop. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it was just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.